You can model many real-world situations by writing and graphing systems of linear inequalities. Some real-world situations involve 3 or more restrictions, so you must write a system of at least 3 inequalities. Problem 3. Using a system of inequalities. Time management. You are planning what to do after school. You can spend at most 6 hours daily playing basketball and doing homework. You want to spend less than 2 hours playing basketball. You must spend at least 1.5 hours on homework. What is a graph showing how you can spend your time? Consider what you know. At most 6 hours playing basketball and doing homework, less than 2 hours playing basketball, at least 1.5 hours doing homework. What you need? To find different ways you can spend your time, and your plan, write and graph an inequality for each restriction. Find the region where all 3 restrictions are met. We'll let X represent the number of hours playing basketball, and Y represent the number of hours doing homework. We'll write a system of inequalities. X plus Y must be less than or equal to 6. That's because we have at most 6 hours of basketball and homework. X is less than 2 because we're restricting ourselves to less than 2 hours of basketball. And Y is greater than or equal to 1.5 because we're restricting ourselves to at least 1.5 hours of homework. And now we'll graph the system. Because time cannot be negative, the graph makes sense only in the first quadrant. We graph the 3 inequalities, and the solutions of the system are all the points in the shaded region, including the points on the solid boundary lines. Your turn. You want to build a fence for a rectangular dog run. You want the run to be at least 10 feet wide. The run can be at most 50 feet long. You have 126 feet of fencing. What is a graph showing the possible dimensions of the dog run?